Szoboszlai is Liverpool's best player this season, and I believe that by the end of the season, Wirtz will be their best player, if not Szoboszlai. Yeah. So, first of all, Szoboszlai has 8 goals and 7 assists of today. Rodri had 12 goals and 14 assists in his Ballon d'Or season. So it's just 11 more goals and assists till Szoboszlai reaches that. Before even we continue, man, did you see Szoboszlai's penalty technique? And he shoots to the keeper's right every time. And the keeper never saves, okay, most. Other than the one he missed was Burnley. It hit the crossbar. He tried a different technique and then failed to score. I'm telling you. He's missed 2 penalties, he scored 20. So, and most of these 20 are to his left or to the keeper's right. So, yeah, there's that. But his free kick raise, the back heel from Zobo yesterday was Karabag, and which Salah dispatched beautifully. And the one he scored was Bournemouth. Yeah. Yeah, and at some point in the beginning of the season, he played right back and he was defensively solid. Now he's moving to right mid in this 4-4-2 slot setup. And now that Salah's back, he's back to his center mid position. They're converting him to become Liverpool's Valverde, and they're also scoring bangers. But Valverde is a different breed, guys. Anyway, he has the highest shots on target outside the box for Liverpool with 14, which shows how Liverpool have been in terms of scoring. He has 1,190 passes completed, and he's 14th this season among all players, and being the 5th midfield only behind Elliot Anderson, Zubimendi, Rice, and Gravenberch. So he also has the most chances created by a Liverpool player so far at 40. And when you just look at how he plays, his work rate, how much the energy he has on the pitch, look, you just feel him as the best Liverpool player this season. If it's not for him, I don't even know where Liverpool could be like case. And then Wirtz. First of all, guys, I didn't know bro's only 22. So that means in that Leverkusen unbeaten run, he was 20. He was the chief orchestrator of that Leverkusen team at 20. So being 116 million pounds, everyone expected a whole lot from the lad. He disappointed, yeah. He neither scored nor assisted till Liverpool played Eintracht Frankfurt on October 22nd for him to assist twice, man. He had gone through 007, Ben 10, man. It was getting crazy out here. Crazy. Yeah. Some say it's because he remembered his assisting capabilities in Germany and it required a German team to unlock that skill. That's kind of poetic, I'm not even going to lie. And then after, he stayed for 2 months without any other goal or assist till 20th December when he got his first Premier League assist was Tottenham, of course. And then he scored his first Prem goal 1 week later, was Wolves. That is definitely not a good way to start the Premier League. But we should not forget players who had a poor start but finished their careers as legends. I mean, the arguably greatest Premier League player of all time, Thierry Henry, only scored his first league goal 8 games into the campaign, and he was playing away to Southampton at the Dell after signing from Juventus. And then he waited another 4 games for him to get a brace against Derby County on November 8th, 1999. Despite this crazy start of 12 games, only 3 goals, he finished the season with 17 goals and 8 assists. And we all know the rest, guys. So Wirtz now has 3 goals, 1 assist in the Premier. He's like 11 games late compared to Henry. But remember, Henry was a striker. Wirtz is a midfielder, attacking midfielder, but still. And he has 2 assists in the UCL. And yesterday he scored his first goal for Liverpool in the UCL was Karabag. He has the second most chances created after Zobo with 39. And I know these stats do not scream 116 million pounds, but watching how he has played the past few games since that assist he got was Tottenham, he's becoming the key part of the team. And I know he has a lot left in the tank. Being only 22, I thought he was like 24, man. Maybe it's because he looks a bit older, but he has some maturity on the pitch that lets me know that in the next few seasons, he's going to be like an elite player in the Premier League. And by the end of this season, he'll have caught his groove and become their best player, if not Szoboszlai again. And also Salah is coming, but I don't know. I just feel like Salah it's just dwindling, but might have a great year last season potential. Yeah, and you can see Wirtz's link-up play with Ekitike is one to die for, and if that partnership develops, it's going to be tough for other teams to defend. Anyway, I feel like Liverpool is a team that is undergoing restructuring. The Klopp era ran its course till the end of last season. And if you noticed, from February, March last season, Liverpool did not play as good football as it did at the beginning of 2024. Like what sustained it for everyone to just know that this team will win the Premier League. Like it was dying down, and I feel that was Klopp's football. That was Klopp's ideology leaving the team. So right now you can feel there's a difference in the players that he brought in, that Slot brought in. He's building a team in his own way. I feel like that's something that we normally take for granted. We just assume that it's going to click once. Not this season, definitely, with all the injuries and poor defense and zero creativity in some games, of course. But I feel like when Isak gets back, and he's already Premier League proven, very lethal as a nine, more lethal than Ekitike. And we've seen that Ekitike can play off the wing sometimes. If they find a way of combining Ekitike, Isak and Wirtz, Ngumoha is also there. And Salah, Wirtz being their creative machine. I feel like Liverpool next season will be one of the strongest teams, if not the strongest team. And Man City is always there. That's why I know that if Arsenal don't win Premier League this season, it's going to be very difficult for them to win again in this decade. And not going like that, they're the best team. I'd say that they don't play the best football, but they're the most consistent. In as much as they lost to United, which it's a new super team under Carrick, but it's very consistent. I don't see them bottling this season, genuinely. Will they win the UCL? I don't know. But they need to do them as much as possible this season and not at least get one trophy. At least was a Liverpool post. So I feel like Liverpool it always needs a restructuring. That's why I always commend Pep for winning 4 in a row. There are few City fans, just kidding, but they don't hype this enough, and expecting Pep to still be consistent in the 24, 25, 25, 26, that thing is hard. Liverpool just won a Prem one season and look at where they are. City have maintained the position, so that's something crazy. In essence, I believe that Szoboszlai has been Liverpool's best player this season, and if Wirtz builds up momentum, he's going to be Liverpool's best player by the end of the season.